Have you ever studied for a while, then realized the facts still felt disconnected? One small question can turn scattered facts into connected understanding. That question is, why? In this video, you will learn what elaborative interrogation is, why it can improve learning, and how to use it when you study. Elaborative interrogation is a study strategy where you ask why a fact or idea makes sense, then explain the answer in your own words. The goal is not just to repeat information. The goal is to connect new information to what you already know. Those connections can make the idea easier to understand and easier to remember. Here is the basic model. First, start with a fact. Next, ask why it makes sense. Then, answer it using what you already know. Try this example. A metal spoon can feel colder than a wooden spoon, even if both are in the same room. Why is that true? Metal conducts heat away from your hand faster than wood does. Your hand senses that faster heat loss as cold, so the feeling comes from heat transfer, not from the metal spoon being at a lower temperature. This is elaborative interrogation in action. You are not just memorizing an isolated sentence. You are building an explanation that links the fact to a larger idea. One important warning: your explanation has to be accurate. If you are not sure, compare it with your notes, textbook, or a trusted example. A confident but wrong explanation can still teach you the wrong thing. So far, we have covered the core idea. Ask why a fact is true. Then build an accurate explanation that connects it to what you already know. Want to remember this technique long-term? Tap the link for Quizlet study tools. Then jump back into the video. Lock in what you learned and keep going. Now let's transfer the strategy. Elaborative interrogation can work across many subjects, especially when the material has causes, reasons, or relationships you can explain. For a history example, start with this fact. Many early cities grew near rivers. Why would that be true? Rivers provided water, supported farming, made travel easier, and encouraged trade. Put together, those advantages made rivers useful places for people to settle and build communities. The question should match the learning goal. A why question about a side detail is not always wrong, but it may not help you understand the main idea. A stronger why question asks about the cause, purpose, or relationship behind the concept. Here is a quick study routine. Write the fact, ask a why question, explain it in your own words, then check your answer. For example, exercise raises your breathing rate. Why? Because working muscles need more oxygen and produce more carbon dioxide, so breathing speeds up to bring in oxygen and remove carbon dioxide. Another common mistake is making the explanation too long or too vague. Keep it focused. A good explanation is short, clear, and tied directly to the fact. The more you practice, the more natural the pattern becomes. Fact. Why? Because. Each cycle can strengthen the connection between what you are learning and what you already understand. To recap, do not let facts stay isolated. Ask why, build a simple explanation, and check that it is accurate. When your explanation connects the fact to a bigger pattern, elaborative interrogation can make learning deeper and more memorable. If you want to practice what you learned today, check the links in the description for Quizlet's memorization guide and study tools designed to help you remember it longer. Keep learning, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next video.